striker is apparently next. There were some rumors today about Gyökeres, and good on Simon Stone to sort of throw cold water on that. It feels to me like there's some agent BS going on. You got to really check these stories. A lot of aggregators out there on socials just telling you Gyökeres back in for United. Sounds like we're being used as a pawn to get Arsenal to move, and that's the type of ugly stuff you need to avoid in a window. Simon Stone, we've given him a little guff in the past, being a mouthpiece for the Glazers, but he's coming out right and saying strong sense United being used in a political game, re Gyökeres, and that means most likely we are. And so if you hear anything about Gyökeres, wait for United side sources to validate, because they've yet to validate anything. And you know the Iberian Peninsula likes to they like to talk, sir. They like to chirp over there and get things going with the agents.
I mean, this deal that, maybe United was involved with, maybe they weren't. Who knows? It's one of the messier deals I've seen from a football side in a long time. Just the amount of agent play and the way that Gyökeres' agent has played against Arsenal, plays against Sporting. I think he might smash it. He might absolutely crush in the north side of London. But at the same time, this feels like, a deal where if he came to United, it would absolutely go sideways. Like he would absolutely just turn into Højlund 2.0. So either way, the level of game in English football is only getting better. Like we're taking all the best prospects from all around Europe, and they're all getting stacked throughout England. So it's going to be good for the league. It's going to be good for Arsenal, but obviously he's not the player we're favoring. So there's other names, both domestic and abroad. And guess what? I'm going Manchester United approach this season, which is I want domestic. All Premier League proven. Big Ollie Watkins, that's the guy I want. And we'll see who we end up with, sir. I think Rashford out the door, and hopefully Sancho not soon after should help United, be willing to lean in and get some more deals done because we need them.
Yeah, and the other striker we've been linked to today coming out, Ben Jacobs, he's the mid-tier source saying Sesko's back on United's radar as a number 9 option. I mean, to say that we're on a radar, it's like, how is this kid not on your radar? He's one of the top young strikers in Europe, not really saying much. But look, Arsenal heating up with Gyökeres, Sesko odd man out. We talked about how the dominoes fall in a transfer window, and then people might be willing to do a deal late because they might feel this is the time to get the money, and United might be open to structuring something where we could get a Sesko in, where at the beginning of the window, the $100 million we're not budging no longer is the case. Nicholas Jackson, Ollie Watkins, names you discussed as well. Nicholas Jackson, young Chelsea striker, they threw out £100 million on him. There's £100 million on Sesko. Ollie Watkins, it was 60.
Like that.
And how many buyers of big strikers are there? I think it's just United at the moment. If you're looking, if Gyökeres does go, buyers kind of come off the table. The musical chairs kind of go away, and that provides leverage to United if there's bodies outstanding. And here, looking at this list, I got to say Ollie Watkins, like you said, there's rumors or low tier smoke about Garnacho, really probably Garnacho agent side, that he would take a Villa deal. Villa has financial issues, similar to United. Could we somehow swap Garnacho for an Ollie Watkins? He's another solid player, high work rate, older though. The $60 million, I balk at that price, but I'm thinking the Ollie Watkins would be the way to go. High conversion rate, Jackson, low conversion rate, Sesko, no EPL experience, higher upside, higher risk. I feel like United, we just get burned in that profile. We need to kind of go with the known quantity in Ollie Watkins. Trusty old Ollie.
Trusty old Ollie. I like the name, and I like the profile as well. Like you said, the musical chairs have accelerated in the last 2 weeks. Gyökeres seems destined for Arsenal. Liverpool are picking up Ekitike. Obviously, Osimhen is staying in Turkey, it seems, and that only leaves a couple names left. But like you said, only a couple buyers left. I don't know how many other big clubs really need a striker after all those clubs I mentioned. So of the three, it's got to be Ollie Watkins, even though, from a business sense, you would think the best choice is Sesko because of the resale value, but sure thing. And there's never such a thing as a sure thing, but his consistency in the Premier League has been excellent. He is going to be 30 this calendar year. That's something, but at the same time, we need the sure thing. Fucking Ineos is fighting for their lives, so you would think that would be the move, especially if they can finagle Garnacho, kind of pseudo swap, play some fun with accounting numbers, so that they can do whatever about a bonus that they need, but. This will be one to watch for Manchester United. They need a number 9, they need a goalie, and they need a 6. Who goes first? I think it might depend on, if Villa want to do a deal.